It's time for Wausau West Warrior High School Baseball on Wausau Area Sports. Warrior Baseball is brought to you by the Clover Belt Credit Union. Since 1936, local lenders lending local money, keeping our community strong. Also brought to you by Rocket Industrial, the Wausau West Warrior Diamond Club, the Wausau West Athletic Department, the Weld Riley Law Firm, and attorney Matt Meyer. It's time now for Warrior Baseball on your home for Wausau West Sports. Wausau Area Sports. And good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Wausau West Warrior High School Baseball on Wausau Area Sports. As today, it is the third game of the week, and the Warriors looking for a third victory of the week, taking on Mosinee. From Mosinee High School, I'm Chad Holmes. Well, the Warriors come off a good week in Wisconsin Valley Conference play. They were able to knock off Wausau East both on Tuesday and yesterday. On Tuesday, the Warriors earned a 4-0 win over Wausau East, and then yesterday came from behind after falling behind 4-0 in the first inning and came back and knocked off the Lumberjacks by a score of 9-4. Today is the final day to make any kind of impression for Wausau West, because on Sunday they'll have their seeding meeting and then know what the playoff bracket is as we head towards the playoffs that get underway in about a week and a half time. Mosinee, meantime, is from the Great Northern Conference. They have been playing really good baseball recently. They had a 10-game win streak snapped on Monday. They fell in a one-run game against Merrill on Monday and then lost again on Tuesday, but then yesterday came back and defeated Lakeland. So winners of 11 of their last 13 games, 13-7 on the season. Mosinee is in Division II, and they will be opening up their playoff run as a number 3 seed against Abbotsford Colby coming up on Thursday of next week. Divisions 2, 3, and 4 in high school baseball get underway next week on Thursday, and Division 1 does not get underway until a week from Tuesday. But here today, a good test for the Warriors as they look to make it 3 wins in a row. Pitching matchup today for Mosinee, it will be Dane Seiler, and for the Wausau West Warriors, Carson Thurs. Thurs trying to trying to put back-to-back great outings. He was outstanding on Saturday when he went to and won the game against Toma, pitching 6 innings, allowing just 1 hit. So trying to make it back-to-back good outings on the hill will be Carson Thurs. That will be one of the topics that we talk about coming up with the head coach of the Wausau West Warriors. I'll be talking to John Albee coming up next. It is Wausau West taking on Mosinee High School Baseball on Wausau Area Sports.
So, what's your boat? A boat for fishing, a boat for skiing, a pontoon boat for partying? Or are you thinking personal watercraft? Whatever floats fun for you, remember CCU. That's Clover Belt Credit Union, the leader in financing summer fun. Motorcycles, ATVs, campers, motorhomes, and convertibles too. Great rates, great service, great fun. Local lenders lending local money. Quick and easy loan approval. It's the way financing should be. Stop in and visit with a CCU lender today. CCU can set you up with great rate financing approval, so when you find your boat, you're ready to float. Summer's just too short not to enjoy every moment you can on the water, on the road, or off the road camping or ATVing. Stop in, call, or apply online at ccuwausau.com for your great rate. Whatever floats summer fun for you, remember CCU. That's Clover Belt Credit Union. We finance fun.
Wausau West Warrior High School Baseball continues on Wausau Area Sports as today the Warriors wrap up the week in Mosinee. I'm Chad Holmes, along with head coach John Albee. And Coach, yesterday did not start well. I mean, to be 4-0 down in the bottom of the first inning, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, this is going to be maybe a lot harder than we were hoping it was going to be. But your team was able to get it right back. We talked about that yesterday before the game, about getting it right back, and also Joe Gravine just to be able to pitch 6 2/3, such quality innings, such a big lift. But again, it was a challenge, but you guys really did handle it pretty well, didn't they?
Yeah, they absolutely did. They responded well. Parker came in and just didn't have the stuff that day or yesterday, and it is what it is. We talked about it and we said, that happens. You just move on and go play defense and provide or help the team best you can in that position. Joe coming in and he was lights out, so that was fantastic, and that really gave us the boost that we needed.
What did Joe do really well? What did you see from him yesterday?
He was just hitting spots. He had good velocity. His change of speed was great. He said he felt the best he's ever felt on the mound. So he just felt he could hit spots, and that was great. He did a great job.
And again, it was a situation, I thought it was very similar to what we saw with Ty Teskey, is that he had a great rhythm. Again, it helped, I think, in terms of helping your defense. Again, I thought your defense was very solid.
Yeah, we did a good job on defense backing up Joe. When they put the ball in play, we were able to make the plays. And that's, short innings, low pitch count. Those are all big things that our pitchers need us to provide for them. And last night, our defense did a good job with helping that.
To be able to put back-to-back wins together, and now here today to try to make it 3 wins in 3 games this week. Again, sometimes you think, oh, that's non-conference, but this one really can be a good table setter for a nice long weekend and going into the final week of the regular season.
Yeah, our goal is to go 3-0 this week and next week now for starting today. We want to finish this season strong. We're going to put the best we can on the field, and hopefully that we get the win today, because we do want to end this week on undefeated.
Carson Thur's on the mound today, and he was so good in Toma on Saturday. And I think one of the keys, I was talking to somebody, I was saying that, one of the keys for any level, whether it's the little league level, the high school level, the big league level, is to be able to put it together in a consistent way. I imagine that trying to have him do it back-to-back is something that you as a coach is going to be taking a long look at.
Absolutely. It was a tough decision to decide who we were going to go with tonight, but Carson had such a hot day on Saturday last weekend, so we thought, we were going to ride that, and hopefully he brings that same competitiveness and some good locations today and does the job.
It's going to be a big challenge. Mosinee swings the bat pretty well, don't they? And they swung the bat pretty well yesterday for sure, but generally they got a number of kids that are able to produce big time. So it's going to be a big challenge for them, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good program. They're deep in their lineup, batting order, I should say, and we got to do our job on the mound, put the ball where it's supposed to be, and then defense has to make plays for Carson to get him out of the innings.
And finally, I'm going to ask you, because again, I look out here and this is a natural turf field. That's going to be a key for your guys. The infield especially, it's not the same as being an artificial turf field, is it?
No, it's not. They'll need to really pay attention in the pregame and watching both teams take it to kind of see if there's any specific hops that stand out, things like that. And, they'll have to make the adjustments, but we can't do anything about it. So we're here playing on natural grass, and we got to do the job.
Best of luck today.
Thank you very much.
Head coach of the Warriors, John Albee, will come back, have the starting lineups and the first pitch. Wausau West Baseball on Wausau Area Sports.
Rocket Industrial's mission to package with less is a commitment to making a future that's better for the next generation. Their recommendations help manufacturers across the nation package with less material, less waste, less time, and with less cost. Their engineers and experts provide data-backed solutions that positively impact your bottom line. When you work with Rocket Industrial, you're working with a partner committed to making a difference. Rocket Industrial, package with less. Learn more at rocketindustrial.com.
Thanks to the Wausau West Athletic Department for their support of our coverage of Wausau West High School sports on Wausau Area Sports. Thanks for watching on the Wausau Area Sports YouTube channel, but we'd like to see you out and about supporting Wausau West student athletes in action. To see a listing of upcoming events at Wausau West High School, go to WisconsinValleyConference.org and click on Wausau West. That's WisconsinValleyConference.org and click on Wausau West. Thanks to the Wausau West Athletic Department for their support of our coverage on Wausau Area Sports. And Chad Holmes again here from Mosinee as we are nearly set for baseball between the Wausau West Warriors and Mosinee. We're going to give you the starting lineups here in just a moment, but we're going to wait for the playing of the national anthem so we don't get so you don't interrupt the anthem or have our lineups interrupted as well. Overcast skies. We've had a few raindrops in the last 35, 40 minutes or so. But I think things will be okay as we get into this Friday evening baseball. But right now, we will listen in to the playing of our national anthem. Our national anthem here from Mosinee. Well, let's take a look at the starting lineups for today's game between the Warriors and Mosinee. For the visitors from Wausau West, leading things off and playing center field is Cam Blasky. Batting second is the third baseman, Will Stengel. Batting third and playing shortstop is Joe Gravine. Ty Teske, the first baseman, will bat cleanup. Carson Thurs is the pitcher today for the Warriors. He'll bat fifth. Alex Capitz in left field, bats sixth. Keegan Cruzan is the designated hitter. He'll bat seventh. Rowan Robbins, the catcher, bats eighth. Parker Helke at second base bats ninth. And Marcus Koenigs is the right fielder. He's been replaced in the batting order by the DH. Again for the Warriors, Cam Blasky, Will Stengel, Joe Gravine, Ty Teske, Carson Thurs, Alex Capitz, Keegan Cruzan, Rowan Robbins, Parker Helke. For Mosinee, leading things off, playing second base is Tyler Bars. Adam Larilla is in left field, bats second. Shreve Stoffel is the shortstop, batting third. Sebastian Anderson, the third baseman, bats fourth. Carter Fondre is the center fielder, batting fifth. Noah Zebrel, the catcher, bats sixth. Caden Kalaji is the first baseman, batting seventh. Merrick Broad is the designated hitter, hits eighth. Bryson Savakis is in right field, batting ninth. Dane Seiler is the starting pitcher today for Mosinee. He has been replaced in the batting order. So again, for Mosinee, Tyler Bars, Adam Larilla, Shreve Stoffel, Sebastian Anderson, Carter Fondre, Noah Zebrel, Caden Kalaji, Merrick Broad, and Bryson Savakis. John Albee is the head coach of the Wausau West Warriors. Head coach of Mosinee is Ty Cook. Cam Blasky will lead things off here for the Warriors. .230 batting average, 14 hits and 61 at-bats, 10 runs batted in. And we are underway. Pitch misses for ball one. Give you the Mosinee defense here in just a moment. Out of the windup, Seiler's pitch. And there's a ground ball past the pitcher and into center field for a base hit. So a good start on the second pitch. Cam Blasky with a base knock right up the middle. And that will bring up Will Stengel. Stengel, .217 batting average, 10 hits and 46 at-bats, no home runs, and 6 runs batted in. Dane Seiler's pitch. There's a bunt in the air. Dive and able to make the play. And then flipped over to first for a double play is Seiler. Well, quite a play by Seiler. He took the chance. Head first dive, made the grab right off the top of the grass, And then flipping to first to get Blasky was trying to get to second base. So now 2 outs and nobody on base. And Joe Gravine stepping in. Gravine coming off a 3-for-3 effort with 2 walks yesterday at Wausau East. His average is up to .356 on the season. 21 hits, 59 at-bats, a home run, and 15 runs batted in. 2 balls and no strikes. Outfield for Mosinee, Adam Larilla is in left field. Carter Fondre in center. Bryson Savakis is in right. 2-0 pitch. There's a looping liner going back is Stoffel, but over his head into left center field for a base hit. So a second base hit of the inning for the Warriors. And now the Wausau West cleanup hitter and first baseman Ty Teske will step to the plate. Teske, .259 batter, 14 hits and 54 at-bats, no home runs, and 13 runs batted in. Pitch is up and out of the strike zone for ball 1. Sebastian Anderson at third base, Treve Stoffel at shortstop. Tyler Bars, the second baseman, Caden Kalaji is at first. Noah Zebro is the catcher, and Dane Seiler is the pitcher. Pitch is up and in for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes on Ty Teske. 305 feet down the left and right field lines. 335 feet straight away left and right, and then 350 feet to center field, and the pitch is all the way to the backstop. Wild pitch will allow Gravine to advance 90 feet to second base. So a runner now in scoring position for Wausau West with 2 men out. Left-handed batter will settle back in. 3 balls and no strikes. Carson Thurs on deck, and there's a fastball up and out of the strike zone for ball 4. So an RBI opportunity for Carson Thurs, an opportunity for the Wausau West starting pitcher to help his own cause. Carson Thurs, 17 hits in 63 at-bats this season, has a .270 batting average, no home runs, and 11 runs batted in. Inside, and it got a piece of him. Went off the jersey at the chest level. And now the bases are loaded for the Warriors and Alex Capitz. Alex Capitz, average has been going up in recent games. He's been hitting the ball well, now up to .281, 9 hits and 32 at-bats, no home runs and 3 RBI. Breaking ball down into the dirt, smothered by Noah Zebro, but ball 1. Working out of the windup with the bases loaded is Dane Seiler. Fastball misses inside, and that's ball 2. So a good hitter's count for Alex Capitz, right-handed batter. Seiler, 2-0. Inside, it hit him. An RBI the hard way for Alex Capitz, but Warriors take a 1-0 lead. Bases remain juiced now for Keegan Cruzan. Right-handed batter, Keegan Cruzan. .237 batter, 9 hits, 38 at-bats with 5 RBIs, and almost hit him. Looking for the hat trick of hit batsmen. We had 2 in a row. That was nearly 3. 1 ball and no strikes. Working very quickly, Seiler. Inside, it hit him. 3 consecutive hit batsmen. Another run will score, and Wausau West takes a 2-0 lead. So now Rowan Robbins up next. Robbins had a 2 RBI double in the game at East yesterday, a 2-out hit as well. And he'll look for another 2-out RBI hit right now. Rowan Robbins, 10 hits and 54 at-bats, 185 batting average, no home runs, and 5 runs batted in. So it's a couple of early runs here for the Warriors, have a 2-0 lead. Dane Seiler rocks, kicks, deals. Fastball right on the outside corner for strike 1 called. The right-hander looks into his catcher, Zebro, has the target. Drops into the dirt, and another good block made by Noah Zebro. And the count evens up at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, 2 runs in for the Warriors. Top of the first inning. 1-1. Down low, bounces away, but the runners will hold. 2 balls and 1 strike. Boy, it's been a struggle so far here for Dane Seiler. Right-handed batter, right-handed thrower. Here's the pitch. Misses low and inside, and that's ball 3. Seiler, a 1-1 record, 5.15 earned run average this season, and that's ball 4. And that will force in another run. And now time is called. We'll get a visit to the mound. Give you an opportunity to be reminded that yesterday announced that coming up a week from tomorrow, next Saturday, it is graduation day at Wausau West. And very happy to report that the Wausau West graduation ceremony 2026 will be broadcast live right here on our Wausau Area Sports YouTube channel. The ceremony scheduled to start at 3 p.m. will be on slightly before that. But again, so if you are not able to make it to the graduation ceremony or want to watch it later as well, we will be streaming it live from the Wausau West High School Fieldhouse. That is next Saturday right here on Wausau Area Sports. Parker Helke. First pitch is a fastball for strike 1 called. Parker Helke, the 9th batter to come to the plate here in this inning for Wausau West. Could have been even worse for Seiler except for that double play. On the outside corner for strike 2 called. Seiler was able to grab the bunt attempt in the air on a diving stab, turn it into a double play. But since then, a single, a couple of walks, and 3 hit batsmen. Liner! Oh, just foul. Right down the third base line, barely foul. Parker Helke looking for his first varsity hit of the season. No hits and 9 at-bats, and very close to getting an extra base hit that would have scored multiple runs. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Seiler's pitch. Low and inside for ball 1. Purple jerseys, white numerals for Mosinee. Dark blue jerseys, gold numerals for Wausau West. Foul tip at the plate. Staying alive is Parker Helke. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Noah Zebro again goes through his signs. He'll set the target. Here's the rock, the kick, and the 1-2. Up and out of the strike zone, and that evens things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. If you're Dane Seiler, this is as far as you want to take it. Nowhere to put the batter. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that will do it for the Warriors in a very good first inning for Wausau West. 3 runs on 2 base hits. There were no Mosinee errors and 3 runners left on base. End of 1/2 inning here from Mosinee. It is Wausau West 3, Mosinee coming to the plate. This is Wausau West Warrior High School Baseball on Wausau Area Sports.
Thanks to the Wausau West Baseball Diamond Club for their support of our broadcast of Warrior Baseball on the Wausau Area Sports YouTube channel. Community support through the Diamond Club is crucial for our student athletes. All race funds directly benefit the program. The Diamond Club offers several advertising opportunities for local businesses and organizations to gain visibility while contributing to high school sports. For more information, go to WausauWestBaseball.com and click on Diamond Club. Thanks again to the Wausau West Diamond Club for helping bring Wausau West Warrior Baseball to you on the Wausau Area Sports YouTube channel.
Bottom half of inning number 1, Mosinee coming to the plate, trailing Wausau West 3-0. On the hill today for the Warriors is Carson Thurs. Again, he was stellar on Saturday in a Warrior win at Toma, when 6 innings allowed just 1 unearned run on 1 base hit in earning the W. On the season, Carson Thurs, making his 6th pitching appearance, has a record of 1 win and 1 loss. 14 and 3rd innings pitched, 12 hits, 20 runs, 16 earned, 18 walks, 7 strikeouts, a 7.81 ERA. Judging by that, you can tell that the early appearances he had struggled. But boy, again, on Saturday after a couple of jams in the first and second inning. Had the bases loaded in both those frames with less than 2 outs. 1 run came in the second, and then after that, he was almost unhittable. So now Mosinee, Tyler Bars. He has had himself a very good season for Mosinee. Tyler Bars is hitting .397 on the season, has 1 home run, and he's driven in 23 runs. Multi-sport standout for Mosinee. Had a chance to talk to him on our big high school sports show the last couple of years during the course of the hockey season. First pitch is a good fastball, pops in there for strike 1 called. Rowan Robbins behind the plate here with Carson Thurs, the Wausau West battery. Out of the windup. Thurs rocks, kicks, deals. Misses outside, and that'll be ball 1. Outfield defense for Wausau West. Alex Capitz in left field. Cam Blasky is in center. Marcus Koenig's in right. Will Stengel at third base. Joe Gravine the shortstop. Parker Helke at second. Ty Teske at first. Rowan Robbins the catcher. 1-1 pitch. Ground ball towards second base. Parker Helke bobbles, picks, now flips to first in time, and that will be 4-3 on the putout for out number 1. Adam Larilla, left fielder and number 2 hitter, steps in next for Mosinee. Larilla has a .389 batting average, no home runs, and he's driven in 21. Here's a fly ball left field side. Alex Capitz going back near the track, but he'll have room and make the grab for out number 2. One thing we've seen with West in recent games, in the last maybe week and a half or so, the defense has really started to pick up, and I think it has to do with, again, pitchers. They get the ball, they throw it, not taking a lot of time, and nobody is on their heels. And there's a fastball that just misses to Treve Stoffel for ball 1. Another multi-sport standout, Treve Stoffel. .279 batting average, a home run, and home run and 12 runs batted in. So Stoffel, .279 batter, 1 home run, 12 RBI, 2 balls and no strikes. Here comes Thurs, 2-0. Up and in, and that's ball 3. Should Treve Stoffel reach base, on deck, hitting next would be Sebastian Anderson. Lights are on this overcast late afternoon. Outside on a fastball, and that's ball 4. First base runner for Mosinee. Stoffel at first with 2 outs. And now the third baseman, Sebastian Anderson. He had a home run yesterday in the Mosinee win. .471 batting average. He's had himself an incredible season. 2 home runs and 26 runs batted in. So Anderson leads the team in batting average, home runs, and RBI. Runner takes his lead off first. Carson Thurs fires. Just misses a tad down for ball 1. 3-0 Wausau West as we play the bottom half of the first inning. .1-0. Catches the outside corner for a called strike 1. Big right-hander, sophomore stares in, peeks at the runner at first. Sets at the chest, kicks and deals. Foul tip at the plate, and that's strike 2. And Mosinee had a 10-game win streak until a couple of 1-run losses on Monday and Tuesday of this week. Lost by 1 in Merrill, then lost by 1 at Northern Pines. Came back and routed Lakeland last night. Runner on the move, pitch taken outside, throw, goes into center field. Taking a peek towards the first base dugout is Rowan Robbins saying, where was everybody? Nobody at the bag, so it's a stolen base for Treve Stoffel. Now a runner in scoring position with 2 out, and a count even at 2-2. Twos across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a runner on second. Here's the pitch. Hangs up high for ball 3. So a full count here on Sebastian Anderson. Big right-handed hitter, hands up high, waves the bat. Thurs is ready. Here's the payoff pitch. Line drive into left field, and getting to it is Alex Capitz for out number 3. That was a case that Anderson may have hit it a little too hard. That ball carried all the way out to Capitz, and it turned into a rather easy play. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base for Mosinee in the bottom half of the first inning. End of 1. It is Wausau West 3, Mosinee nothing. This is Wausau West Warrior High School Baseball on Wausau Area Sports.
The Weld Riley Law Firm of Wausau and attorney Matt Meyer is a supporter of high school sports coverage on Wausau Area Sports. Matt and the attorneys at Weld Riley have a wide range of practical knowledge and litigation experience, enabling their firm to offer an unparalleled breadth of services and depth of talent in Wisconsin. Matt can help you in finding a legal solution in civil litigation, family law, personal injury, and more. Contact Matt Meyer at Weld Riley Law Firm in Wausau. Thanks to Weld Riley and Matt Meyer for their support of high school sports coverage on Wausau Area Sports.
Alcoholics Anonymous. We're here to help. For more information, visit aa.org and download the Meeting Guide app.
Cam Blasky will lead things off for Wausau West in the top of the second inning, and the ball goes to the backstop. Ball 1. Top of the order here for West after batting around in the first. Seiler, 1-0. Drops into the dirt. 2 balls and no strikes. Little bit of light rain falls again here in Mosinee. Working out of the wind. Here's the pitch. Little roller foul on the third base side. 2 balls and a strike. Cam Blasky led off the game with a single. Ground ball right up the middle past Seiler. Then he got doubled up after a bunt attempt was popped up and a good play made by Seiler. 2-1. Bounces again into the dirt, and the count goes to 3-1. Will Stengel on deck for West, and then Joe Gravine. Here's the rock, the kick, and the 3-1 pitch. Misses down low, and that's ball 4. So reaching base for the second time in this game is Cam Blasky. And Will Stengel will now step in. Well, the last time around, Will tried to bunt, but he bunted it into the air. See if West is going to put on that bunt yet again. There's a ground ball into right field for a base hit. Stopping at second base is Cam Blasky. So not bunting that time with the Warriors and using some good bat control to take it the other way is Stengel. And now the Warriors have runners on first and second with nobody out for their top hitter, Joe Gravine. Gravine singled and scored in the first. Breaking ball drops a little bit down for ball 1. Well, the Warriors are trying to get to Dane Seiler again here in the second. Fastball misses low and inside for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Warriors. No runs, no hits, no errors for Mosinee. Inside and spinning away is Joe Gravine. And the count goes to 3-0. way up high on a breaking ball that did not come down enough, and that's ball 4. And the bases are loaded for the Warriors with nobody out. Ty Teskey has an opportunity for some RBI right now. The Wausau West cleanup man walked and scored a run in the first. Fastball. Well, getting the outside corner is Dane Seiler for strike 1. Big situation right now. Warriors can stretch it. Mosinee trying to stay in it. That pitch will miss the outside corner. Even it up at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. Here's the rock, the kick, and the pitch. That'll be fouled off to the third base side, out of play, and that's strike 2. Dane Seiler already up to 41 pitches in 1+ innings, so there's no way he's completing this one here today. 100 pitch limit in WIAA baseball. Three in the first for the Warriors, and now 3 on base in the second. Ball and 2 strikes. Noah Zebro will set the target. Here's the rock, the kick, and the pitch. Inside it hit him. A hard breaker that went down low off the lower leg and foot area of Ty Teskey. It will bring in another run, and the Warrior lead is now 4-0. Carson Thurs comes up next for Wausau West. Well, Dane Seiler is struggling right now for Mosinee, and again, this is one of those tests for a team. This is the 4th game this week for Mosinee, so they are going deep into their pitching, and that can be a big challenge for a coaching staff. So I would think at this point it appears they want Seiler to be able to go a little bit deeper into this game. There's a line drive into right field in for a base hit. That will score at least 1. 1 is in. Second runner comes around. And going into third is Teskey. Stopping at first is Thurs. 2 RBI single the other way. And the Warriors now have a 6-0 lead. Time will be called, and we'll see whether or not that is it here for Seiler. So good job of hitting by Carson Thurs, taking it right the other way into right field for that 2 RBI hit. And that will be it for Dane Seiler. He's going to come off, and we'll have a new pitcher for Mosinee. We'll tell you about the new pitcher coming up in just a moment. Runners on first and third, nobody out. Top of the second inning for the Warriors. 3 runs in. It is Wausau West 6, Mosinee nothing. This is Wausau West Warrior High School Baseball on Wausau Area Sports.
Wausau Area Sports is more than play-by-play broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Go to wausauareasports.com for the latest news and information involving our high school sports teams, including Wausau West, Newman Catholic, DC Everest, Wausau East, Marathon, Mosinee, and more. It's all at wausauareasports.com. Also, you can contact us there. If you have story ideas or questions, just go to wausauareasports.com and to the contact section. Also, follow us on Facebook and Instagram for the latest information on where we are and what we're covering. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well so you miss none of the action. Wausau Area Sports on YouTube, at wausauareasports.com, on Facebook and Instagram. The Wausau area's newest source for information and play-by-play of high school sports. Wausau Area Sports.
And the new pitcher for Mosinee is Mitchell Micklick. So he'll take over with runners on first and third and nobody out in the top of the second inning. And Wausau West leading this one by a score of 6-0. Mitchell Micklick making his 8th appearance on the mound this season, has a record of 1 win and no losses, an earned run average of 1.17. He has pitched 12 innings, allowed 9 hits, 2 runs, both of which have been earned, walking 17 and striking out 12. So right now it's his job to try and settle things down for Mosinee, as the Warriors have come out with crooked numbers in both the first and the second innings. So now Alex Capitz will have the RBI opportunity for the Warriors. Capitz was hit by a pitch, had an RBI in the first. So the runners take their leads. Left-hander Mitchell Micklig will kick and fire. And that's on the inner half of the plate for strike one called. No balls and one strike. Sets at the shoulders, deals. Low and inside. Bounces slightly to the left and behind Noah Zebro, but not far enough for either runner to advance. Number 7 on the back of the jersey for Alex Capitz. 1-1. Fastball at the knees, outer half for strike two called. 6 runs on 4 base hits here for West. Here's the pitch. There's a liner towards center field. Fondre goes over, makes the leaping grab. Runner at third will tag, and coming in to score is Ty Teske. Well hit ball by Capitz. Good play in center field by Carter Fondre, but the Warriors add to their lead. It's now 7-0. Keegan Cruzan will now step in with a runner on first and 1 out. Big right-handed hitter, slightly open stance. Good power. Here's the pitch. Getting the outside corner is Mitchell Micklig for strike one called. So 4 runs in the inning here for the Warriors. Keegan Cruzan had a couple of hits and 2 at-bats in the game on Tuesday, the win over East. Pitch is low and outside, taken for a ball. Again, the runner leads off first. Here's the pitch. There's a ground ball towards second base. Tyler Bars. He'll flip the second for 1. On to first in time for a double play. 4-6-3 twin killing. Bars to Stoffel to Kalaji. And the Wausau West second inning comes to an end. But the Warriors score 4 more runs. 4 runs on 2 base hits. There were no Mosinee errors and nobody left on base. End of 1.5. Wausau West 7, Mosinee nothing. This is Wausau West Baseball on Wausau Area Sports.
So, what's your boat? A boat for fishing, a boat for skiing, a pontoon boat for partying? Or are you thinking personal watercraft? Whatever floats fun for you, remember CCU. That's Clover Belt Credit Union, the leader in financing summer fun. Motorcycles, ATVs, campers, motorhomes, and convertibles too. Great rates, great service, great fun. Local lenders lending local money. Quick and easy loan approval. It's the way financing should be. Stop in and visit with a CCU lender today. CCU can set you up with great rate financing approval, so when you find your boat, you're ready to float. Summer's just too short not to enjoy every moment you can on the water, on the road, or off the road camping or ATVing. Stop in, call, or apply online at ccuwausau.com for your great rate. Whatever floats summer fun for you, remember CCU. That's Clover Belt Credit Union. We finance fun.
Bottom half of inning number 2, Mosinee coming to the plate, trailing Wausau West by a score of 7-0. For Mosinee, it'll be Carter Fondre, Noah Zebro, and Caden Kalaji, the 5, 6, and 7 hitters, up against Wausau West starting pitcher Carson Thurs. Pitch is outside for ball 1. Well, if you are Carson Thurs, got to be feeling pretty good. Came out through it well in the first inning and now have a 7-run advantage on top of that. 1-0. Fastball off the end of the mitt of Rowan Robbins, and that is ball 2. One of the things you want to do if you are Carson Thurs, make sure you throw strikes. Do not want any kind of free passes to help Mosinee get back into this one. And there's a fly ball, short center field, and it will drop in. A Bermuda triangle of Parker Helke at second base, Cam Blasky in center, and Marcus Koenigs in right for a loop single to lead things off for Mosinee and Carter Fondre in the second inning. So Noah Zebro, right-handed hitter, settles in. Squares to bunt, third base side, push foul. Noah Zebro came into play today hitting .326 on the season. No home runs. He is driven in 10. Pick off and back in safely is Fondre. Start of a holiday weekend. Glad you could spend part of it with us here on Wausau Area Sports. Carson Thurs sets at the chest. Here's the kick and the pitch. There's a high pop-up center field. Coming in is Cam Blasky. Plenty of time as he will squeeze for out number one. High fly by Zebro. And now first baseman Caden Kalaji will settle in. He has had himself a really good season. Well, number one, he's hitting .291 with no home runs and 9 RBI, but his pitching this season has really been stellar for Mosinee. Fastball in there for strike one called. Just a couple of weeks ago, Kalaji threw a no-hitter in a Mosinee win over Medford, and he backed that one up with a shutout win right after that. So, again, he has just been stellar on the mound. 4-2 record. Pitches inside, runner on the move, throw it out to second, and sliding in safely with the stolen base is Carter Fondre. Good velocity on that throw. Quick release by Rowan Robbins, but big jump by Fondre, and he's safe at second. So a runner in scoring position with one out for Mosinee. Carson Thurs will step off. But Kalaji this season on the mound with that 4-2 record has a 1.83 earned run average. So you know he'll be on the mound when the playoffs get underway for Mosinee next week. There's a foul ball. Mosinee's first playoff game a week from today in Division II. They will be hosting Abbotsford Colby. So again, I would be shocked if Caden Kalaji is not the pitcher when they are here 1 week from now right here in Mosinee. Breaker and a beauty in there for a called strike three. Boy, that was a terrific breaking ball. Looks like Kalaji was fooled, and that is out number two. First strikeout of the game for Carson Thurs. And now, Merrick Broad. Pick off and back in safely is Carter Fondre. Right-handed hitter Merrick Broad, .421 batting average, no home runs, and 9 RBI. There's a roller. Charging at third is Will Stengel. He'll pick, he'll fire across, on target, in time, and the inning comes to an end. So the Warriors hold down Mosinee in the second. No runs on one base hit, no Wausau West errors, and one runner left on base. End of two. It is Wausau West 7, Mosinee nothing. This is Wausau West Warrior High School Baseball on Wausau Area Sports.
Rocket Industrial's mission to package with less is a commitment to making a future that's better for the next generation. Their recommendations help manufacturers across the nation package with less material, less waste, less time, and with less cost. Their engineers and experts provide data-backed solutions that positively impact your bottom line. When you work with Rocket Industrial, you're working with a partner committed to making a difference. Rocket Industrial, package with less. Learn more at rocketindustrial.com.
Thanks to the Wausau West Athletic Department for their support of our coverage of Wausau West High School sports on Wausau Area Sports. Thanks for watching on the Wausau Area Sports YouTube channel, but we'd like to see you out and about supporting Wausau West student athletes in action. To see a listing of upcoming events at Wausau West High School, go to WisconsinValleyConference.org and click on Wausau West. That's WisconsinValleyConference.org and click on Wausau West. Thanks to the Wausau West Athletic Department for their support of our coverage on Wausau Area Sports. Thanks to the
Top of the third inning, Warriors coming to the plate, leading Mosinee by a score of 7-0. Rowan Robbins will lead things off for the Warriors against the second Mosinee pitcher, Mitchell Micklig. Rowan Robbins was hit by a pitch his first time, actually walked his first time up, and that drove in a run. So 1 RBI. Pitch is outside for the left-hander. Ball 1. Here's the pitch. There's a liner towards right field coming over. Slide, and a grab is made by Bryson Savikas. Nice play made in right to take away a base knock from Rowan Robbins. And that's the first out of the inning. Really, Wausau West doing a nice job taking the pitches the other way, hitting the ball hard the other way in the first 2+ innings. Parker Helke will take the first pitch for ball 1. Parker Helke is 0 for 1. He struck out to end the first inning. That pitch misses for ball 2. Top of the order, Cam Blasky waits on deck for the Warriors. Out of the windup, Mitchell Micklig kicks and deals. Off the outside corner, and that's ball 3. Tried to work it there, but that ended up a good 4 or 5 inches off the outside corner. 3-0, low and inside, and that's ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk to Parker Helke. Runner on first, and 1 out for Cam Blasky. Cam Blasky singled in the first, walked and scored in the second. So officially, he is 1 for 1. Micklig's pitch. Low and outside for ball 1. Well, right now this game has been, if you could put it in a simple way, Mosinee pitchers are not finding the strike zone. Too many walks, too many hit batsmen, and the Warriors taking advantage. 1-0. Inside for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. John Albee down the third base line. Dan Gravine in the first base box for West. There's a good breaking ball from Mitchell Micklig on the outer portion for a called strike 1. Right-handed batter settles back in. Micklig fires. Line drive into right field. That will be in there for a base hit. Stopping at second base will be Parker Helke. Second base hit of the game for Cam Blasky. First and second now for Warrior third baseman Will Stengel. Stengel popped up on a bunt attempt in the first and then singled to right and scored a run in the second. Warriors threatening again for the third straight inning. Fastball up and away for ball 1. Thanks to our sponsors, including the good folks at Rocket Industrial. Thanks to Ryan and all the folks at Rocket Industrial for their support of our new project here, Wausau Area Sports. 1-0. There's a fly ball, center field. Going back is Fondre. Near the track, but he'll have room, make the grab for out number 1. For out number 2. Wind is pushing out here today. And that's why I kind of hesitated. I didn't think off the bat it was going to get there, but As you look at the American flag down the right field line, it is blowing straight out towards left field. So really anything in the air is a dangerous ball for a pitcher. So first and second, 2 outs for Joe Gravine. Gravine singled and scored in the first, walked and scored in the second. Micklig setting at the shoulders, kicks and fires. Low and inside, good stop made behind the plate by Mosinee catcher Noah Zebro. Keeps the runners on second and first. 7 runs on 5 hits, no errors for the Warriors. No runs on 1 hit, no errors for Mosinee. Micklig, 1-0. Fastball and a good one. Good location at the knees on the outer portion for strike 1 called. Gravine has been red hot recently. That average has been going up and up and up over the last 2 weeks. Came in hitting .356. That is a little bit higher after that base knock back in the first inning. Again, the runner's off second and first. Micklig kicks instead, fires the first, and back in head first safely is Blasky. These Friday afternoon non-conference games have been successful for the Warriors recently. Had the 11-1 win at Wittenberg-Burnhamwood, had the 20-19 game against Columbus, and now off to a good start here. Breaker that hangs a little bit up. 2 balls and 1 strike. So a good hitter's count now for Gravine. Noah Zebro putting down the fingers, setting the target. Micklig's fire. Liner towards center, coming in Fondre, but drops in for a base hit. Rounding third, getting waved around. Here comes Helke. The throw is off the mark, and into third is Blasky on an RBI single by Joe Gravine, and the Warriors now take an 8-0 lead. So runners on the corners now for Ty Teske. 16th run batted in of the season for Joe Gravine. Ty Teske walked and scored in the first, was hit by a pitch with the bases loaded and scored in the second. Lefty against lefty. Here's Micklig's pitch. That'll be popped back over the screen and out of play. No balls and 1 strike. That one is a little low and outside, taken for a ball. One. There goes the runner from first, up and in. Throw down to second, and cutting in front. No, throw back behind the runner at third, and sliding back safely will be Cam Blasky. So safe at second is Gravine. Blasky back at third. Second and third, 2 balls and 1 strike. The count on Ty Teske. So 2 runners now in scoring position for Teske. Teske with that hit by pitch that drove in a run now has 14 runs batted in on the season. Mitchell Micklig kicks and deals. Drops down low, and that's ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike on Teske. Slightly open stance from the left-handed box. Blasky off at third. Gravine leads off at second. Here's the pitch. Up in, it had a late break, but it was inside for ball 4. So now Carson Thurs, who had a 2 RBI single his last time up, has another chance for some runs batted in. 2 outs and the base is loaded. Into the windup is Mitchell Micklig with the bases juiced. Fastball in at the knees for strike 1 called. Warriors looking for more. 1 run in the top of the third, have an 8-0 lead. Good hard breaker ends up at the bottom of the zone for strike 2. 0-2 on thirds. Mitchell Miklik working quickly, getting the sign, getting the target. Well, now he pauses. The left-hander rocks, kicks, deals. Drops down low on a fastball for ball one. Limited amount of high school baseball / softball activity today. One, two. Drop is down low, blocked by Zebro, and the count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Mentioned earlier, when you're a pitcher with the bases loaded, you don't want to get to 3 balls. You got 2 balls, you want to finish it right now. Don't put that extra pressure with nobody, no place to put the hitter. But that's what's going to happen. That pitch is down in the dirt. Ball 3. It will be a merry-go-round on the base paths. All the runners will be on the move with a 3 balls and 2 strikes count with 2 outs. So a hit to the outfield could bring in 3 runs, depending on how big the jump is at first with Teskey. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Miklik sets at the shoulders. Here's the payoff. Strike 3 called. And that will do it for the Warriors in the top of the 3rd inning. Warriors get 1 run on a pair of base hits. No errors and 3 runners left on base. Middle of the 3rd, it is Wausau West leading over Mosinee by a score of 8-0. This is Wausau West Warrior High School Baseball on Wausau Area Sports.
The Weld Riley Law Firm of Wausau and attorney Matt Meyer is a supporter of high school sports coverage on Wausau Area Sports. Matt and the attorneys at Weld Riley have a wide range of practical knowledge and litigation experience, enabling their firm to offer an unparalleled breadth of services and depth of talent in Wisconsin. Matt can help you in finding a legal solution in civil litigation, family law, personal injury, and more. Contact Matt Meyer at Weld Riley Law Firm in Wausau. Thanks to Weld Riley and Matt Meyer for their support of high school sports coverage on Wausau Area Sports. Thanks to the Wausau West Baseball Diamond Club for their support of our broadcast of Warrior Baseball on the Wausau Area Sports YouTube channel. Community support through the Diamond Club is crucial for our student athletes. All race funds directly benefit the program. The Diamond Club offers several advertising opportunities for local businesses and organizations to gain visibility while contributing to high school sports. For more information, go to WausauWestBaseball.com and click on Diamond Club. Thanks again to the Wausau West Diamond Club for helping bring Wausau West Warrior Baseball to you on the Wausau Area Sports YouTube channel.
Bottom half of inning number 3, Mosinee coming to the plate, trailing Wausau West by a score of 8-0. It'll be the 9, 1, and 2 hitters, Bryson Savakis, Tyler Bars, and then Adam Larilla. Carson Thurs has allowed just 1 base hit through the first 2 innings on the mound for the Warriors. Fastball in there for strike 1 called. The sophomore looking into his catcher, Rowan Robbins, for the sign and the target. Here's the rock, the kick, and the pitch. Fastball misses away, evens it up at 1-1. But hope everybody out there who is tuned in today has a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. We will be back with our next broadcast coming up on Tuesday, and I'll give you more on that coming up. 1-1. And there's a high pop-up on the infield. Second baseman Parker Helke will make the call and make the grab for out number 1. So now Tyler Bars, leadoff man, will step in for Mosinee. He grounded to second base his first time up. Out of the windup. Here's the pitch. Breaks off the outside corner for ball 1. 8-0 Warriors. 3 in the first, 4 in the second, 1 more in the third. There's a chopper at the plate. It'll be a foul ball. Evens things up at 1-1. But on Tuesday, the playoffs begin for high school softball. Wausau West at DC Everest. And we will have that one way or the other. Here's the rock, the kick, and the pitch. Ground ball right back to the pitcher. Nice snag made by Thurs. He'll flip the first in time. 1-3 on the putout. So playing his position, taking that comebacker from Tyler Bars is Thurs. And that's 2 up and 2 down for Mosinee.
Now batting for Mosinee, number 11, Aiden Larilla.
So Larilla will now step in. Pitch is up and out of the zone for ball 1. Aiden Larilla. He flew out the left field his first time up. Left-handed batter, Thurs, fires. Good fastball right on the inside corner for a called strike 1. Robbins putting down the fingers, setting the target. Here's the rock, the kick, and the pitch. There's a fly ball, left center field. Well hit. Capitz goes back near the track, near the fence, and he'll make the grab for out number 3. So a 1-2-3 inning for Mosinee in the third. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We have played 3. It is Wausau West leading over Mosinee by a score of 8-0. This is Warrior Baseball on Wausau Area Sports.
Wausau Area Sports is more than play-by-play broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Go to wausauareasports.com for the latest news and information involving our high school sports teams, including Wausau West, Newman Catholic, DC Everest, Wausau East, Marathon, Mosinee, and more. It's all at wausauareasports.com. Also, you can contact us there. If you have story ideas or questions, just go to wausauareasports.com and to the contact section. Also, follow us on Facebook and Instagram for the latest information on where we are and what we're covering. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well so you miss none of the action. Wausau Area Sports on YouTube, at wausauareasports.com, on Facebook and Instagram. The Wausau area's newest source for information and play-by-play of high school sports. Wausau Area Sports.
Top of the 4th inning, Wausau West leading Mosinee 8-0. Quick note, we're coming up on the playoffs. And you may not know, but the WIAA has a charge for streaming and broadcasting playoff games. For an audio broadcast, they charge $50 per game. And for a video stream, they charge $250 per game. So that's a rather steep amount. And I am looking to sell some specials, playoff sponsorships, in order for us to be able to video stream our Wausau West softball and baseball playoff games. Again, $250 per game does add up rather quickly, but if you're interested, you would just a $50 sponsorship per game to get 3 spots per game. If you're interested in helping bring us streaming broadcasts of the Warriors in the playoffs, please reach out to me through our website, wausauareasports.com, or by email. As the first pitch is low and inside for ball 1, you can send me a note at chad.holmes@wausauareasports.com. But again, you can also go to the contact section at wausauareasports.com. 1-0, down into the dirt, and that's ball 2. Alex Capitz, Keegan Cruzan, and Rowan Robbins due up here for the Warriors in the top half of the 4th inning. Capitz had an RBI on a hit pitch in the first, had a sacrifice fly RBI in the second. Down low for ball 3. Mitchell Micklig still out on the mound, second pitcher for Mosinee. 8-0 Warriors. Fastball right down the chute for strike 1 called. But I will have either an audio or a video broadcast of the Wausau West softball game against Everest on Tuesday, and I think we'll have the video. because been some good feedback. But again, I need support here for the broadcast. And again, not looking to make anything, but not looking to lose anything at the very least as well for these playoff broadcasts. So a base on balls to Alex Capitz, runner on first and nobody out. And Keegan Cruzan, who had an RBI hit pitch in the first, grounded into a double play in the second. Low and inside from Micklig for ball one. And again, we see why I think one of the biggest factors in any baseball game for success is the ability of the pitchers to throw strikes. And we've seen it for the Warriors. When they're throwing strikes, they're much more successful. And we've seen that so far today. As the pitch is on the inside corner on a breaking ball for a called strike one. Number 17 on the back of the jersey for Keegan Cruzan. Open stance from the right-handed batter's box. 1-1. There's a little looper towards second, charging his bars. He has to play it on a hop. He'll flip to first, and just in time. Not forcing it was Tyler Bars. That was a good play because with that English on it, sometimes you reach and it'll bounce off your fingers, but he made sure to grab it. Turns into a 4-3 putout, advancing to second on the play is Capitz. And now Rowan Robbins, who hit the ball well his last time up, but Savakis was able to make the grab, will now settle in. There's a fly ball, well hit center field. Going back is Fondre, way back near the wall, and that ball is caught in front of the fence. Tagging at second and heading to third will be Alex Capitz. Well, just missing that time. A little bit of a smile on the face of Rowan Robbins as he heads back to the first base dugout. But just enough room in center field for Carter Fondre to bring that one in. So now runner on third and 2 outs for Parker Helke. Helke walked and scored a run back in the third. Pitch is up high for ball one. Warriors will be finishing up their Wisconsin Valley Conference schedule next week. They have games in Marshfield on Tuesday and then at home on Thursday. So try to build some momentum heading into the postseason. On the outside corner for a called strike one. Warriors will have their seeding meeting on Sunday. And keep tuned to our social media and our website, and we'll let you know when we know what the Warriors' first-round playoff matchup will be. Fastball up and out of the zone for ball two. But again, Division I does not announce their playoff bracket until a little later than 2, 3, and 4. Those divisions already have their playoff brackets up on the WIAA website. They'll be popped over the backstop and out of play. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Capitz leads off at third. The left-hander Mitchell Micklig has the target. Here's the 2-2 pitch. There's a high pop-up again over the backstop and lands onto the Mosinee Rec Center roof. We're over there during the winter for high school hockey with both the boys and the girls. Again, the 2-2. Fighting that one off and fighting it off right behind the on-deck batter. Cam Blasky was Parker Helke. But not even a flinch from Cam Blasky in the on-deck circle on that one. Mitchell Micklig kicks and deals. There's a pop-up, shortstop side. Under it is Treve Stoffel, and he'll squeeze for out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 runner left for the Warriors in the top of the 4th. Heading to the bottom half of inning number 4, it is Wausau West 8, Mosinee nothing. This is Wausau West Warrior High School Baseball on Wausau Area Sports.
So, what's your boat? A boat for fishing, a boat for skiing, a pontoon boat for partying? Or are you thinking personal watercraft? Whatever floats fun for you, remember CCU. That's Clover Belt Credit Union, the leader in financing summer fun. Motorcycles, ATVs, campers, motorhomes, and convertibles too. Great rates, great service, great fun. Local lenders lending local money. Quick and easy loan approval. It's the way financing should be. Stop in and visit with a CCU lender today. CCU can set you up with great rate financing approval, so when you find your boat, you're ready to float. Summer's just too short not to enjoy every moment you can on the water, on the road, or off the road camping or ATVing. Stop in, call, or apply online at ccuwausau.com for your great rate. Whatever floats summer fun for you, remember CCU. That's Clover Belt Credit Union. We finance fun.
Chad Holmes again at Mosinee as the Warriors have an 8-0 lead heading to the bottom half of the fourth inning. It will be the 3, 4, and 5 hitters for Mosinee. Treve Stoffel, Sebastian Anderson, and Carter Fondre up against Warrior starting pitcher Carson Thurs. Treve Stoffel walked his first time up. Quite a high school career that Treve Stoffel has had for Mosinee. Multi-sport standout. Again, he has really filled all the score sheets in the fall, winter, and the spring as that pitch is outside for ball one. But Treve Stoffel's done it on the football field, done it on the basketball court, and now on the baseball diamond as well. Here's the 1-0. Scoots right in front of me to the backstop. 2 balls and no strikes. Again, behind the dish is Rowan Robbins. He'll set the target. Here's Thurs rock, kick, and pitch. Inside. That one, a little look out by Treve Stoffel. I don't think he cared for that. That was, you hold your breath a moment. They see that fastball bearing up and in, but ended up not right under the chin. And it's 3 balls and no strikes. Missing outside, so a 4-pitch walk to start off the Mosinee fourth. Sebastian Anderson up next for Mosinee, and again, he has had himself a really good season. Came in hitting .471. Again, team high batting average, team high RBI total with 26. He's hit a couple of home runs as well. He flew out to left field his first time up. So the right-handed batter with number 47 on the back of the jersey settles in. Rowan Robbins now a pickoff, and back to first goes Treve Stoffel. Again, the wind pushing out towards left today. Stoffel, pretty good lead at first, being held by Ty Teske. Inside, and it hit him right now. Losing a bit on the release point is Carson Thurs. Runners on first and second and nobody out. And going to give the sophomore right-hander a moment to take a deep breath as head coach John Albee will go out and have a visit. So again, a reminder that with the end of the regular season coming, we would like to be able to continue to broadcast, streaming broadcast of our softball and baseball broadcasts. But again, with the WIAA with a $250 fee, needing some sponsorship. If you're somebody who has not joined us with our sponsor during the regular season, we would love to have you on board for this playoff package. Again, a package of $50 per game, 3 commercials per broadcast, and be able to reach hundreds and thousands of high school sports fans of the Wausau West Warriors. So again, if you're interested in learning more about that or signing up, please reach out through our website. Go to wausauareasports.com, go to the contact section, fill that out, or just send me a direct email, and my email address is there on the website as well. So first and second, nobody out for the center fielder, Carter Fondre. Fastball misses outside for ball 1. Carson Thurs in no danger in terms of the pitch count. He's kept it pretty low through the first 3 innings. Just in the low 40s here as we reach into the 4th inning. There's a high pop-up. Short center field. Coming in is Cam Blasky, and he'll make the grab maybe 10 feet from the edge of the infield dirt. Towering pop-up from Carter Fondre, but good communication by the Warriors, and out number 1. The communication is vitally important. There was a game yesterday in Merrill between Antigo and Merrill, the pop-up between first base and home plate. And the catcher went out, the first baseman came in. They were both going hard, and they ran into each other. The catcher was hospitalized, sent to the hospital. The first baseman left the game as well. Fastball in there to Noah Zebro for strike 1 called. But again, the problem was, I was told, was there's no communication. And again, you have to communicate on those high pop-ups. No balls and 1 strike on Noah Zebro. He is 0 for 1, flew out to center field. His first time up. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So after the visit to the mound, settling back in is Carson Thurs. The sophomore right-hander stares in for the sign and the target. 0-2. Drops a little bit low for ball 1. 8-0 Warriors as we play the bottom half of inning number 4. 8 runs, 6 hits, no errors for Wausau West. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for Mosinee. Out of the stretch, Carson Thurs kicks and deals. There's a fly ball, right field side. That's going to curl and be out of play. And we'll do it again at 1-2. Talked in our pregame interview yesterday with Coach John Albee about the battle to become the second starting pitcher for the playoffs. We saw yesterday maybe Joe Gravane become a factor with his outstanding 6 2/3 out of the bullpen. And now it's the second straight start where Carson Thurs has been putting up shutout ball. Again, I think Ty Teske will be that pitcher in that first playoff game. But with a win, who do you go with the second playoff game? And that's a problem that the Warriors want to have that question on a second playoff game. But you got to win that first one. And I think the Warriors feel like they're starting to roll into form here late in the regular season. 1-2 pitch. Again, fouled off, going over towards the parking lot. And that's, again, we don't want foul balls over there. I think I'm far enough away where it's not going to be a factor, but you still worry. Could bounce off the concrete. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner leads off second and first. Ground ball, third base side into left field for a base hit. Runner around third. Oh, and it gets through Capitz, and he'll have to chase it down. 1 run is in. Here comes the second runner. He will come in and score as well. So a single, an error, 1 RBI scores on the hit. The second run comes in on the error, and it's now 8-2. So runner on second, 1 out. Caden Kalaji will now settle in. So first error of the game on Wausau West. Kalaji waves the bat as he waits. Carson Thurs fires inside and taken for ball 1. Those inside fastballs have some meaning. I get nervous even behind the backstop. Some good giddy up on those fastballs from Carson Thurs. 1-0. There's a good fastball into the middle of Rowan Robbins for a called strike 1. So Mosinee showing signs of life here in the bottom of the 4th. 8-2 Warrior lead. Ground ball towards second base. Parker Helke backhands it, flips the first off balance. Beautiful play. Beautiful pick and throw from Parker Helke. 4-3 on the putout. Advancing to third is Noah Zebro on the play. Boy, number 1, the pick was good, and then off balance, a perfect throw. Teske didn't have to move the glove for the out. And that will leave it up to the number 8 hitter, DH Merrick Broad. Up and in on a fastball for ball 1. Well, 50 pitches for Carson Thurs, so halfway to the pitch limit. So he's done a nice job. I mean, nearly 4 innings in, still on a pace that where he could complete the game if the Warriors decide to go in that direction. Fastball just missing. Press a tad off the inside corner for ball 2. So Broad looking for a 2-out RBI hit for Mosinee. Noah Zebro off at third base. Good hitters count, 2 balls and no strikes. Fastball misses for ball 3. Certainly would expect the red light to be on here, 3-0. Mosinee needing base runners as they try to claw their way back. Up and in, and that's ball 4. Bryson Savaitis. Savaitis popped up to the second baseman his first time up. Number 0 on the back of the jersey. Don't see that very often. Pick off back to first in safely. I like it because when I was playing softball for many years, after I got out of school, played down at Sunnyvale, and I had the number 0 myself. So pick off, and again back in safely. Head first is Broad. And it looks like we're going to get some bullpen activity here for the Warriors. Marshall Helke will jog out down the right field line, start to warm up. There's a pop-up short center. Actually, it'll be the shortstop, Joe Gravine, as it goes off the end of the bat. And Gravine will squeeze for out number 3. Mosinee does get on the board, scoring 2 runs on 1 base hit. There was an error, and 2 runners left on base. And a 4. Warriors have an 8-2 lead. This is Wausau West Warrior High School Baseball on Wausau Area Sports.
So, what's your boat? A boat for fishing, a boat for skiing, a pontoon boat for partying? Or are you thinking personal watercraft? Whatever floats fun for you, remember CCU. That's Clover Belt Credit Union, the leader in financing summer fun. Motorcycles, ATVs, campers, motorhomes, and convertibles too. Great rates, great service, great fun. Local lenders lending local money. Quick and easy loan approval. It's the way financing should be. Stop in and visit with a CCU lender today. CCU can set you up with great rate financing approval, so when you find your boat, you're ready to float. Summer's just too short not to enjoy every moment you can on the water, on the road, or off the road camping or ATVing. Stop in, call, or apply online at ccuwausau.com for your great rate. Whatever floats summer fun for you, remember CCU. That's Clover Belt Credit Union. We finance fun.
And Chad Holmes again here from Mosinee as we head to the top half of inning number 5. Warriors leading Mosinee by a score of 8-2. And for Wausau West, it will be the top of the order. Cam Blasky, who's had himself a nice game, followed by Will Stengel and Joe Gravine. Cam Blasky is 2 for 2. He has singled twice, walked, and also scored a run. Pitch is in there from Mitchell Micklig for strike 1 called. So Cam Blasky, again, his average has been going upwards in the last couple of weeks as well for Wausau West. Here's Micklig's pitch. And that is missing. Close pitch, but not getting the call as Micklig. And it's even up at 1-1. Working out of the windup. Here's the rock, the kick, and the pitch. Misses outside, and that's ball 2. Two balls and a strike on Cam Blasky. There's a well-hit ball center field. Going back, and that ball's over the head and all the way to the fence. Rounding first, heading to second with a stand-up double. A ringing double to center for Cam Blasky. Fondre got on his horse but could not get there. 3 for 3 with a walk. Reaching base all 4 plate appearances has been Blasky in this game. So runner in scoring position, nobody out for Will Stengel. Will Stengel had a single and scored a run in the second. Pitch misses just a little bit up for a ball. 7th base hit of the game for Wausau West. Working out of the stretch. Staring into his catcher Zebro for the sign is Miklik. Peeks back at the runner, kicks and deals. Hangs outside for ball 2. So another good hitters count here for the Warriors and Will Stengel. Joe Gravine in the on-deck circle for Wausau West. Here's the kick and the pitch. Low and outside, and that's ball 3, and it goes to the backstop. Wild pitch will allow Blasky to advance 90 feet to third base. So runner on third, nobody out now for the Warriors. Miklik deals. Right down the chute, take it for strike 1 called. We've seen so many of these kind of days this spring. Lots of cloud cover, chilliness in the breeze. 3-1. There's a looping liner, grabbed at second, and getting back to the bag is Blasky. So a liner to second for the first out of the inning. And now Joe Gravine. Well, Gravine reached base all 5 of his plate appearances yesterday, and he's reached base all 3 of his plate appearances today. So going back the last 2 days, 8 plate appearances, 8 times on base. He has 5 hits and 3 walks in those games. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball off the mid of the third baseman Anderson in the left field for a base hit. Coming in to score is Blasky. And an RBI single for Joe Gravine. And the Warriors now lead 9-2. That's a pretty impressive run for Gravine to be 9 consecutive plate appearances reaching base. Let's go back to Tuesday. Let's see. Nope, his last AB on Tuesday, he was retired. So that's 9 consecutive times on base for Gravine. Ty Teske will take the first pitch up and in for ball 1. When you go 9 straight times reaching base, that's good for the on-base percentage, to say the least. Here's the 1-0 pickoff, and back in standing up is Gravine. Lefty against lefty. Mitchell Miklig kicks, fires. That'll be popped up on the left-hand side, out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike. Teske had an RBI hit by pitch in the second, scored a run. Walked, scored a run in the first, and walked in the third. He has not had an official at-bat yet in this game. Low and outside, smothered by Noah Zebro, but the count goes to 2-1. Again, Mosinee will start their playoff run a week from today in Division II. They got a number 3 seed in their bracket. They'll host Abbotsford Colby. Oh, and a liner right past the pitcher into center field for a base hit. Ducking out of the way of that one very wisely was Mitchell Miklig on that liner from Teske. 3rd hit of the inning, 9th hit of the game for Wausau West. Runners on first and second with 1 out for Carson Thurs. Thurs is 1 for 2, had a 2 RBI single in the second. Pitch is low and inside. Another nice job moving his weight from right to left, getting there and smothering it with Zebro. Save a potential wild pitch. Ball 1. Here's the kick and the 1-0. Runners on the move. Pitch is taken for a strike and no throw. As into third is Gravine and into second is Teskey with the double steal. So 1-1 on Carson Thurs. Out of the windup now is Mickleg. Here's the pitch. There's a chopper towards short. Stoffel. He'll flip it to third, and out at third will be Teskey, but coming in to score will be Joe Gravine. It will be an RBI fielder's choice for Thurs, and the Warriors take a 10-2 lead. 6-5 on the putout at third base. Ben Mushinski will come out and do the running now for the Warriors. Courtesy runner for the Wausau West pitcher. So a runner on first, 2 outs for Alex Capitz. Couple of RBIs in the game for Capitz. Pitch is down low for ball 1. Capitz in the first was hit by a pitch. That forced in a run. Had a sacrifice fly for an RBI in the second and then walked in the fourth. Again, another player, 3 plate appearances but no official at-bats. Down low for Mickleg for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Mickleg has been pitching since the second inning, came in relief of Dane Seiler. 2-0. Breaker that misses low and inside for ball 3. Looks like Marcus Koenigs, who has been in right field, and he's going to get his first at-bat coming up next. Down low, and that's ball 4. So a 4th consecutive plate appearance leads to not an official at-bat for Capitz. Again, a hit pitch, a sac fly, walk, and now a second walk. So Marcus Koenigs will now get his first AB in the DH position that was occupied by Keegan Cruzan. So Marcus, left-handed hitter, will settle in. Runners take their leads. And stepping off now is Mitchell Mickleg. You can see it's the lefty on lefty is often a very difficult matchup for the hitter. You can see it on this angle. Coming around is Mickleg with the pitch. It's inside for ball 1. Because you see that, the release point, it feels like coming across almost behind the batter when the ball is released by the pitcher. Open stance. Hands up high for Marcus Koenigs. 1-0. Up and out of the strike zone for ball 2. Mitchell Mickleg up to 73 pitches in the game, so he's starting to trickle towards that 100 pitch limit. Pitch is low and outside. Again, blocked nicely by Noah Zebrel for Mosinee. 10 runs, 9 hits, an error for the Warriors. 2 runs on a pair of base hits for Mosinee. 10-2, Wausau West, top of the 5th inning. Pitch is on the inside corner. Strike 1. 3 balls and 1 strike. Mickleg with the pitch. There's a liner, backhanded at short by Treve Stoffel. He'll flip to the bag at second in time for the force. And that will do it for the Warriors in the 5th inning. But Wausau West does add a pair of runs. 2 runs on 3 base hits. And there were a couple of runners left on base. And of 4.5, it is Wausau West 10, Mosinee 2. This is Wausau West Warrior High School Baseball on Wausau Area Sports.
Rocket Industrial's mission to package with less is a commitment to making a future that's better for the next generation. Their recommendations help manufacturers across the nation package with less material, less waste, less time, and with less cost. Their engineers and experts provide data-backed solutions that positively impact your bottom line. When you work with Rocket Industrial, you're working with a partner committed to making a difference. Rocket Industrial, package with less. Learn more at rocketindustrial.com.
Thanks to the Wausau West Baseball Diamond Club for their support of our broadcast of Warrior Baseball on the Wausau Area Sports YouTube channel. Community support through the Diamond Club is crucial for our student athletes. All race funds directly benefit the program. The Diamond Club offers several advertising opportunities for local businesses and organizations to gain visibility while contributing to high school sports. For more information, go to wausauwestbaseball.com and click on Diamond Club. Thanks again to the Wausau West Diamond Club for helping bring Wausau West Warrior Baseball to you on the Wausau Area Sports YouTube channel.
And we are now in the bottom of the 5th inning. Mosinee coming to the plate, trailing the Warriors by a score of 10-2. Top of the order, Tyler Bars will lead things off against Carson Thurs. The right-hander rocks, kicks, and deals. Beauty on a breaking ball for strike one called. Tyler Bars is 0 for 2. He is grounded out twice, but boy, it was fun to watch that pitch right here behind home plate. You could see it break, and it was right down the chute, but nothing Bars could do with it. That one will miss low and outside for ball one. It's set up right behind the backstop here in Mosinee. Natural grass field. Again, 350 to center field, 335 to the gaps, and then 305 down the lines. Pitch is a fastball that misses the outside corner for ball two. If you joined us late, the Warriors got off to a quick start with 3 runs in the first, 4 in the second, 1 in the third. Mosinee scored 2 in the fourth. Wausau West with 2 in the top of the 5th. Another breaker. That one is, just a tad up for ball 3. The sophomore to the plate. Misses outside, and that's ball 4. So a leadoff walk to Tyler Bars. And Aiden Larilla coming up next. Aiden Larilla has flown out to left field twice in the game, 0 for 2. There goes the runner. Pitch taken for a strike. Throw down to second. Boy, a good throw by Rowan Robbins, but the jump was a little too good from Tyler Bars. Robbins got it, and he fired a strike on a line right to the bag, but head first dive was good for Tyler Bars. No balls and 1 strike on Larilla. Stepping off is Carson Thurs. Out of the stretch. The right-hander kicks and deals. Fastball misses outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Warriors looking for a 3rd straight win and looking to make it 4 wins in their last 5 games. One. Swing and a miss on a good fastball. That was a challenged pitch right there. He said, here it is. Aiden Larilla, if you can hit it, hit it. And he could not. He swung through it, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Way outside. That goes to the backstop. Tyler Bars will stop at third. Sliding right in front of us was Rowan Robbins. Fortunately, the fence down low had some good strength to it. Yes. 2 balls and 2 strikes now on Larilla. Staring in is the right-handed sophomore, now stepping off. Don't forget, check out the website later tonight, WausauAreaSports.com. We'll have a complete write-up on this game and the other action going on today. 2-2. Checking his swing as that one broke low and inside. And the count runs full, 3-2. Full count on Aiden Larilla. Treve Stoffel in the on-deck circle for Mosinee. Payoff pitch. Beauty on a breaking ball for strike 3 called. I don't think Larilla was expecting that. That is a confident pitch right there. First out of the inning. And Treve Stoffel, who has walked twice and also scored a run, steps in. Another good breaking ball in the outside corner for strike 1 called. Well, right now, finding that release point on the breaking pitch is Carson Thurs. Boy, he's put that ball in some good spots. 0-1. Another good breaker, a wave and a miss from Treve Stoffel, and it's 0-2. Runner off of third. 1 out. Thurs deals. I have a camera, so you guys saw it, so I don't even need to say anything right there. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Missing up and in for ball 2.
Let's go, Carson.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Treve Stoffel, open stance from the right-handed batter's box, waits. And the pitch. Fastball misses away for ball 3. 10-2 Warriors playing the bottom half of the 5th inning. Rowan Robbins will put down the fingers and set the target. Payoff pitch. Ball 4. Base on balls puts runners on first and third for this cleanup man, Sebastian Anderson. Sebastian Anderson flew out to left field in the first, was hit by a pitch and scored a run in the 4th. Quick visit to the mound from Rowan Robbins, and he'll turn and give a couple of final words to the pitcher, Carson Thurs, as he backs up towards home plate. So now a chance for Mosinee to get themselves back in this one. Again, a very dangerous hitter stepping in. Runners take their leads. Setting at the chest is Thurs, kicks and fires. Runner on first, breaks, faking the throw to second and looking to third is Robbins, but going nowhere from third was Tyler Bars. So catcher's indifference, allowing Stoffel to advance 90 feet and put 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out now for Mosinee. Again, putting down the fingers is Rowan Robbins. 0-1 pitch. There's a roller third base side. Picked at the bag by Stengel. Long throw across in the dirt, but scooped up nicely by Ty Teske. A run does come in and score to make it 10-3. Warriors will take the exchange of the out for the run right now every time. So runner on third, 2 outs for Carter Fondry. Pitch is up and away for ball 1. Carter Fondry singled back in the 2nd inning, and he also flew out to center field. So he is 1 for 2. Carson Thurs sets, kicks, deals. Low and outside, backhanded by Rowan Robbins, but that's ball 2. 75 pitches now for Carson Thurs. The sophomore to the plate. There's a good fastball right down the chute for a called strike 1. Warriors winning the hit battle 9-2 and winning the run battle by 7 as well, 10-3. Ground ball to the right-hand side into right field for a base hit. Good job. Oh, and it gets away from the right fielder, Koenigs, advancing to second, and staying right there will be Carter Fondry. So a 2-out RBI hit for Fondry, and then the error gets him to second base. Noah Zebro will come to the plate.
Let's go, Carson. 1 more out.
10-4. Now the lead. Thurs pitch. And it's in there for a called strike 1. No balls and 1 strike. Off of second base is Fondry. 0-1. Way inside. In fact, behind the batter, goes all the way to the backstop. And stopping at third is Carter Fondre. So another meeting between Rowan Robbins and Carson Thirst. Give us a chance to again thank our sponsors, including the Cloverbelt Credit Union. Cloverbelt Credit Union, terrific supporter of our broadcast here on Wausau Area Sports. Since 1936, local lenders lending local money, keeping our community strong. Now open here in Mosinee. Visit CCU's new branch in the Bayman Professional Building across from the Mosinee Airport. 1-1. Good fastball right on the outside corner, just above the knees for a called strike 2. Trying to get out of this frame with no further damage is Carson Thurs. 1-2. There's a ground ball to the, and it took a tough hop on Joe Gravine into center field. Coming in to score is Fondre, and it's now 10-5. We talked with the coach in the pregame about being on a natural turf field and how that can be a factor. And that's, I got to give it a base hit. That was just a bad hop. Nothing really that Joe Gravine could do on a well-hit ball by Noah Zebro. And that will be it today for Carson Thurs. Another good performance. So you look at the 5 runs. That says, but he pitched the ball really well again here today for Wausau West. So a new pitcher, Marshall Helke, will jog out there and take over. We'll tell you all about Marshall Helke coming up. We are in the bottom of the 5th inning. 2 outs, runner on first. 3 runs in for Mosinee. It is Wausau West 10, Mosinee 5. This is Wausau West Warrior High School Baseball on Wausau Area Sports.
The Weld Riley Law Firm of Wausau and attorney Matt Meyer is a supporter of high school sports coverage on Wausau Area Sports. Matt and the attorneys at Weld Riley have a wide range of practical knowledge and litigation experience, enabling their firm to offer an unparalleled breadth of services and depth of talent in Wisconsin. Matt can help you in finding a legal solution in civil litigation, family law, personal injury, and more. Contact Matt Meyer at Weld Riley Law Firm in Wausau. Thanks to Weld Riley and Matt Meyer for their support of high school sports coverage on Wausau Area Sports.
Alcoholics Anonymous. We're here to help.
We're about to start the meeting. Welcome to anyone new.
For more information, visit aa.org and download the Meeting Guide app.
And the new pitcher for the Warriors is Marshall Helke. He'll try to get the 3rd out here in the 5th. Mosinee has scored 3 times in the inning. Have moved within 5 at 10-5. Runner on first and 2 outs. Right-handed batter, Caden Kalaji settles in. Pitch is down low, bounces away from Rowan Robbins, and that will be a wild pitch. And Zebro will move into scoring position here for the Mosinee squad. So Marshall Helke, big right-hander for the Warriors. His 10th pitching appearance, has a record of no wins and 1 loss. Give you the rest of his numbers in a moment, but first the 1-0 pitch. Line drive into center field, and that's in for a base hit. Rounding third. Here comes the throw. It will be cut off and slided in safely. Will be the runner. And it is now 10-6. So Kalaji with the RBI hit. And next up will be Merrick Broad. I mentioned that Marshall Helke, 20 in the third innings pitched, 32 hits, 26 runs, 18 earned, 16 walks, 14 strikeouts, and a 6.20 earned run average. Fastball in there for strike one called. Merrick Broad has grounded out and also walked. Well, it's gotten a little bit too interesting, I think, right now. From an 8-run lead now down to a 4-run lead for the Warriors. Out of the stretch. Fly ball, right field side. Marcus Koenig's a long run. Drops in for a base hit. All the way to third on the play will be Kalaji. So runners on first and third for Bryson Savikis. Savikis is 0 for 2. So right now you got to get that third out. 10-6 Warriors, bottom of the fifth. Savikis, right-handed batter, will settle in. Again, Rowan Robbins will set the target. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for strike one called. Good pop on that one from the right-hander. Runners take their leads. 0-1. Ground ball. Good grab by Stengel. He'll fire across in time. Nice play by Will Stengel to go to his left, cut it off, and then a good throw across. 5-3 on the putout for out number 3. Mosinee bats around in the fifth. They send 9 batters to the plate. They score 4 runs. 4 runs on 4 base hits. There was an error and a couple of runners left on base. And a 5. It is Wausau West 10, Mosinee 6. This is Wausau West Warrior High School Baseball on Wausau Area Sports.
The Weld Riley Law Firm of Wausau and attorney Matt Meyer is a supporter of high school sports coverage on Wausau Area Sports. Matt and the attorneys at Weld Riley have a wide range of practical knowledge and litigation experience, enabling their firm to offer an unparalleled breadth of services and depth of talent in Wisconsin. Matt can help you in finding a legal solution in civil litigation, family law, personal injury, and more. Contact Matt Meyer at Weld Riley Law Firm in Wausau. Thanks to Weld Riley and Matt Meyer for their support of high school sports coverage on Wausau Area Sports. Thanks to the Wausau West Athletic Department for their support of our coverage of Wausau West High School Sports on Wausau Area Sports. Thanks for watching on the Wausau Area Sports YouTube channel, but we'd like to see you out and about supporting Wausau West student athletes in action. To see a listing of upcoming events at Wausau West High School, go to WisconsinValleyConference.org and click on Wausau West. That's WisconsinValleyConference.org and click on Wausau West. Thanks to the Wausau West Athletic Department for their support of our coverage on Wausau Area Sports.
New pitcher for Mosinee as we head to the top of the 6th inning. 10-6 lead for Wausau West. Aiden Larilla moves in to pitch now for Mosinee. For the Warriors, lead things off will be Rowan Robbins. Ball 1. There's a pop, first base side out of play. Robbins has hit the ball well the last 2 times up, but had nothing to show for it. He had a well-hit ball to right and then a deep ball to center field, but they were both caught. Fastball, outside corner for strike 2 called. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Rowan Robbins. Outside, evens things up at 2-2. There's a chopper, pulled fouled on the third base side. Rowan Robbins does have an RBI today. He was walked with the bases loaded back in the first inning. Wausau West has led throughout. They got 3 runs in the first, have never trailed. But Mosinee back to within 4 after that 4-run outburst in the bottom of the 5th. There's a high pop-up. Second base side, Tyler Bars will make the grab for out number 1. Marshall Helke will get his first AB of the game. Big right-handed batter. Pitch will hang up high for ball 1. One 0, down low and outside, and that's ball 2. Marshall Helke on the season, 14 hits and 56 at-bats, a .250 batting average, no home runs, and 8 runs batted in. And the count 2 balls and 1 strike. So .250 batter, good power. There's a chopper towards Tyler Bars at second base. He'll flip the first in time. 4-3 on the putout for out number 2. Back to the top of the order and the red-hot Cam Blasky. Boy, he's had a really good game. Singled in the first, walked and scored in the second, singled in the third, doubled and scored in the 5th. 3 for 3. Fastball in there for strike 1 called from Larilla. Sets, kicks, and deals. Saw that ball right in front of us. 1-1. Should Cam Blasky keep his perfect day alive, Will Stengel would hit next for the Warriors in this inning. Pitch misses up high for ball 2. 10 runs, 9 hits for West, 6 runs, 6 hits for Mosinee. Warriors have a couple of errors. Inside on a fastball, and it's 3-1. So 3 balls and 1 strike on Cam Blasky. There's a fastball poured right in there for strike 2 called. Evens things, I should say runs it full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Larilla, payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Challenged him with a high fastball. And Larilla comes out with a 1-2-3 inning in the top of the 6th. Heading to the bottom half of inning number 6. Wausau West 10, Mosinee 6. This is Wausau West Warrior High School Baseball on Wausau Area Sports.
So, what's your boat? A boat for fishing, a boat for skiing, a pontoon boat for partying? Or are you thinking personal watercraft? Whatever floats fun for you, remember CCU. That's Clover Belt Credit Union, the leader in financing summer fun. Motorcycles, ATVs, campers, motorhomes, and convertibles too. Great rates, great service, great fun. Local lenders lending local money. Quick and easy loan approval. It's the way financing should be. Stop in and visit with a CCU lender today. CCU can set you up with great rate financing approval, so when you find your boat, you're ready to float. Summer's just too short not to enjoy every moment you can on the water, on the road, or off the road camping or ATVing. Stop in, call, or apply online at ccuwausau.com for your great rate. Whatever floats summer fun for you, remember CCU. That's Clover Belt Credit Union. We finance fun.
Well, just like the last inning, it will be the top of the order for Mosinee as we head to the bottom half of the 6th inning, and West up 10-6. Tyler Bars, Aiden Larilla, and Treve Stoffel against Marshall Helke. First pitch of the frame. Here's a fly ball right field side. Marcus Koenigs goes over and makes the grab for out number 1. Well hit ball by Tyler Bars, but good defense, and Warriors 1 pitch and 1 out for Mosinee. Aiden Larilla, the number 2 hitter, now the pitcher for Mosinee. He is 0 for 3 today. He has flown out to left twice and struck out looking. Chopper at the plate. That will be a foul ball and strike 1. Another week of Wisconsin Valley Conference action has been completed. Stevens Point clinched the conference championship this week. They have a 12-1 record in league. DC Everest has moved from 4th to 2nd in the last 2 games. They are 2nd at 8-5. Wisconsin Rapids and Marshfield both lost both their games this week. They're each 7-6. The Warriors, winners twice, are 4-9, and Wausau East is 1-12. That'll be flared off to the left field side and out of play. And getting ahead quickly is Marshall Helke. No balls and 2 strikes. Rowan Robbins again will set the target. Marshall Helke kicks and fires. Just getting a piece of it. That was a good pitch right on the outside corner. Defensive cut, but Larilla was able to get a piece of it, stay alive at 0-2. (10-6) Warriors, bottom of the 6th. Helke fires. There's a pop-up, third base side, out of play. Treve Stoffel in the on-deck circle for Mosinee. Working out of the stretch with nobody on base is Marshall Helke. You saw Rowan Robbins set up way outside, and hitting the target perfectly was Marshall Helke, but not fishing after it was Larilla. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Drops down low, evens things up at 2-2. Wind continues to blow from the right field foul pole, pushing out towards left. Left-handed batter waves the bat as he waits. Marshall Helke stares in, gets the sign, gets the target. 2-2 pitch. Chopper, first base side, rolls foul. Well, Larilla battling here in this at-bat. A game where the Warriors have felt in control throughout, and all of a sudden you look up, still a couple of ABs left for Mosinee, and it's down to a 4-run game. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Strike 3 called on a fastball on the inside corner. Right on the corner on a good fastball. That popped right into Robbins' mitt for out number 2. So 2 up and 2 down for Mosinee here in the bottom of the 6th. And Treve Stoffel, the outstanding shortstop, will step in. Big cut and up high fly ball, towering fly ball left field. Alex Capitz is under it, and he'll make the grab for out number 3. So a nice quick inning for the Warriors as Mosinee goes down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. Heading to the 7th, it is Wausau West 10, Mosinee 6. This is Wausau West Warrior High School Baseball on Wausau Area Sports.
Wausau Area Sports is more than play-by-play broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Go to wausauareasports.com for the latest news and information involving our high school sports teams, including Wausau West, Newman Catholic, DC Everest, Wausau East, Marathon, Mosinee, and more. It's all at wausauareasports.com. Also, you can contact us there. If you have story ideas or questions, just go to wausauareasports.com and to the contact section. Also, follow us on Facebook and Instagram for the latest information on where we are and what we're covering. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well so you miss none of the action. Wausau Area Sports on YouTube, at wausauareasports.com, on Facebook and Instagram. the Wausau area's newest source for information and play-by-play of high school sports. Wausau Area Sports.
Well, the Warriors would love to get a little bit extra here in the top of the seventh. Get a little of that insurance as they lead 10-6. Will Stengel, Joe Gravine, and Ty Teskey, the 2, 3, and 4 hitters in the Wausau West batting order, due up in the seventh. Adam Larilla, who took the Warriors down 1, 2, 3 in the sixth, still on the mound for Mosinee. There is a good fastball from Aiden Larilla, taken for strike one by Will Stengel. Stengel is 1 for 4. He had a single, scored a run back in the second. Up and in for ball one. Working quickly is Larilla. 1-1. There's a ground ball towards short. Retrieve Stoffel will pick. He'll fire across. It's off target. And thinking about heading to second, but staying at first, will be Will Stengel. Stoffel was rather passive on that ball. He waited for it. It was not a hard hit ball. And that forced him, I think, to rush the throw just a little bit. So a runner on first after the error, and nobody out for Joe Gravine. 3 out of 3 again for the Gravine. Couple of RBI. Ground ball right to the third baseman. Anderson knocks it down, picks it up, fires across, dropped at first. Just dropping the ball at first was Kalaji, and all hands are safe. Another well-hit ball by Gravine. Knocking it down was Anderson. Good throw across. Back-to-back errors on Mosinee. First on the shortstop and now on the first baseman. And the Warriors have an opportunity with first and second. Nobody out for Ty Teskey. Teskey walked and scored in the first. Was hit by a pitch. RBI. Scored in the second. Walked in the third. And then singled in the fifth. Left-handed batter settles in. Runners off second and first. There's a bunt, push foul on the third base side. Aiden Larilla can't be thrilled. He thinks he should have 2 outs, but instead he's trying to work out of a big jam now for Mosinee. No balls and 1 strike. Another square around, bunted into the air, but it'll get the job done. Picked up by the catcher, fired up first, goes down the right field line. A run will come in and score. Heading to second, and now rounding third is Gravine. He's going to try and score, and he will. 3 plays, 3 errors, 2 runs, and 12-6 Wausau West. That will be a sacrifice bunt, an error, and 2-run score for the Warriors. Carson Thurs will now step in. Pitch is on the outside corner for strike 1 called. So the Warriors do get a couple back. Back to a 6-run lead, 12-6. Well hit ball deep into left field. Way back, and out of here. No doubt about that one. As Carson Thurs laces it over the left field fence for a 2-run home run, and the Warriors now lead 14-6. So Carson Thurs turned on that one and just drilled it. That was as well a hit ball as we've seen, I think, this season. So now Alex Caput, the Warrior left fielder, will come to the plate. Up and in for ball one. Well, the 10th hit of the game for the Warriors was a very loud hit. 14-6 now West. There's a ground ball towards short again. Stoffel again bobbles. Now fires and not in time. Throw gets away. Right now, very passive on the ground balls right now. And that will give the Warriors another base runner. 4 errors on Mosinee, all here in the top of the 7th inning. Marcus Koenigs will now step in. Pitch misses for ball one. So back to the biggest lead of the game, matching the biggest lead of the game for the Warriors, 8 runs. There's a swing and a fly ball, short right field, and it will be caught by the second baseman for out number 2. So now Rowan Robbins will step in. There's a pitch, fastball in the outside corner for a called strike 1. No balls and 1 strike. Runner leads off first. Pitch is way up high. Snagged before it went to the backstop by the catcher. There's a well-hit ball. Deep center field. Way back, and grabbed again. Boy, what a tough day for Rowan Robbins. He's hit 3. Oh, they called a balk, I believe. So wave off the pitch, wave off the hit. So now that's the first break that Rowan Robbins has had because, again, he has hit the ball hard 3 times in a row. Has had nothing to. So Fondre made the grab, but he called a balk. So it's a no pitch. One. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. The ballpark today has just been a little bit too big for Robbins. I mean, if it's just a little bit tighter, he could have doubles or even home runs because he drove it deep. Strike 3 called, and that will do it for Wausau West in the 7th inning. Actually, no, that's only the second out. I'm sorry, I was mistaken there. So the Warriors still have some work they can accomplish here in the top of the 7th. As Marshall Helke will step in, and the first pitch is a breaking ball from Larilla for strike 1. Working out of the stretch. Larilla. 0-1. Ball back to the screen. You heard that one. Nothing in 2.
Go, Marshall.
Outside on a fastball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Marshall Helke, the 9th batter to come to the plate for the Warriors here in the top of the 7th inning. One, 2. Little roller back to the pitcher, Larilla, and he'll flip to first in time, and the inning comes to an end. The Warriors score 4 times. 4 runs in the inning on, let's see here, 4 runs on 1 base hit. 4 Mosinee errors, and a runner left on base. End of 6.5. It is Wausau West 14, Mosinee 6. This is Wausau West Warrior High School Baseball on Wausau Area Sports.
Rocket Industrial's mission to package with less is a commitment to making a future that's better for the next generation. Their recommendations help manufacturers across the nation package with less material, less waste, less time, and with less cost. Their engineers and experts provide data-backed solutions that positively impact your bottom line. When you work with Rocket Industrial, you're working with a partner committed to making a difference. Rocket Industrial, package with less. Learn more at rocketindustrial.com.
The Weld Riley Law Firm of Wausau and attorney Matt Meyer is a supporter of high school sports coverage on Wausau area sports. Matt and the attorneys at Weld Riley have a wide range of practical knowledge and litigation experience, enabling their firm to offer an unparalleled breadth of services and depth of talent in Wisconsin. Matt can help you in finding a legal solution in civil litigation, family law, personal injury, and more. Contact Matt Meyer at Weld Riley Law Firm in Wausau. Thanks to Weld Riley and Matt Meyer for their support of high school sports coverage on Wausau area sports.
Bottom half of the 7th inning, Mosinee coming to the plate, trailing Wausau West by a score of 14-6. Warriors on the precipice of a third straight win this week. Marshall Helke will try to close it out on the mound for Wausau West. First pitch on the outside corner at the knees for strike one call to Sebastian Anderson. The 4, 5, and 6 hitters due up for Mosinee in the bottom of the 7th. 0-1. Misses outside, even things up at a ball and a strike. Glad you've been with us here this afternoon. Today I know that you had a choice, and appreciate you spending this high school baseball Friday afternoon with us here on Wausau Area Sports. There's a fly ball right field side that will be in there for a base hit. Tracing it down in the corner and keeping it to a single. Nice job by Marcus Koenigs. So a leadoff single for Sebastian Anderson. They'll bring up Carter Fondre. Fondre had an RBI single his last time up. He is 2 for 3. Also singled back in the second. Marshall Helke to the plate. Misses a little bit down low and outside for ball one. Warriors trying to close it out here in the bottom of the 7th. Ground ball right to the third baseman. Grabbed, and bobbled. Now Stengel will pick, and he'll throw it off target. And safe at first will be Fondre. So now Noah Zebro will come to the plate with runners on first and second and nobody out. Be an error on the third baseman. And John Albee's going to come on out. And I think want to make sure everything is okay for Will Stengel. Give us a chance to again thank some of our sponsors, including the Weld Riley Law Firm and Matthew Meyer. So again, thanks to Weld Riley and Matthew Meyer for their support of our broadcast of Wausau West Athletics here on Wausau Area Sports. Everything is going to be okay. And now Noah Zebro will step in. Zebro's had a couple of hits in this game. He had a single in the 4th and an RBI single and scored a run in the 5th. Here's the pitch. Fastball on the outside corner for a called strike one. Right-handed batter against the right-handed thrower. Long staring from Marshall Helke. Peeks back at the runner at second. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. No balls and 2 strikes. Rowan Robbins will set the target. 0-2 pitch. Just missing a tad low for ball one. One ball and two strikes. Not been easy here to close out. Mosinee with 2 in the 4th, 4 in the 5th. But the Warriors, that 4 runs in the top of the 7th have helped. Pitch misses down low, and it's now 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. 2 runners on base. Marshall Helke sets, and now, is there another? Oh, time was called. I was about to say, we have another balk. We saw one yesterday. We saw one today. We've seen a few balks during the course of the season. Nope, no balk, just time. Again, Helke setting at the belt. Fires. Strike 3 called. Fastball right at the knees. Second strikeout for Marshall Helke in the first out of the inning. Next up will be the first baseman, Caden Kalaji. He had an RBI single his last time up. 1 for 3 on the day. There's a good fastball in there for strike 1 called. Marshall Helke trying to close it out for Carson Thurs. 0-1. Misses low and outside for ball 1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Helke's ready. 2 looks back at the runner at second, fires. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Stepping back in, Caden Kalaji. Hands up near the right ear hole as he waits. Again, the runners take their leads. 1-2. There's a ground ball to short. Gravine, just one play. He'll fire across in time. Take the out for out number 2. 6-3 on the putout. Each of the runners advance. So third and second with 2 outs for Merrick Broad. Here's Helke's pitch. Catches the inside corner for strike 1 called. Hope to have a post-game guest, so stick around for that as we recap the game. 0-1. That'll be flown to right field. Long run for Marcus Koenigs. He'll not quite get there. Drops in foul territory. And Mosinee down to their final strike. No balls and 2 strikes. Broad will step back in. Out of the stretch. Helke fires. Drops a little bit low for ball 1. Runner on third, Sebastian Anderson. Runner on second is Carter Fondre for Mosinee. Helke is ready. Here's the pitch. Just getting a pace of it. Rolling it foul on the third base side is Broad. And we'll do it again. (14-6). Wausau West with the lead. Warriors defeated East on Tuesday 4-0. Defeated East yesterday 9-4. And now trying to make it 3 in a row. 1-2. Drops a little bit low for ball 2. So 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on base. Broad is ready. Marshall Helke sets. 2-2. Up and in on a fastball, and the count runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Taking a moment, rubbing up the baseball is Marshall Helke. Putting down the fingers, maybe one last time is Rowan Robbins. 3-2. There's a fly ball left field. Going back is Capitz, but he has plenty of room. He will make the grab, and that will do it as the Warriors will close this one out, winning by a score of 14-6. Stick around. We'll have our post game. We'll recap this one, and then hopefully as well get a chance to talk to one of the Warrior players. Wausau West 14, a Mosinee 6. This is Warrior Baseball on Wausau Area Sports.
Thanks to the Wausau West Baseball Diamond Club for their support of our broadcast of Warrior Baseball on the Wausau Area Sports YouTube channel. Community support through the Diamond Club is crucial for our student athletes. All race funds directly benefit the program. The Diamond Club offers several advertising opportunities for local businesses and organizations to gain visibility while contributing to high school sports. For more information, go to WausauWestBaseball.com and click on Diamond Club. Thanks again to the Wausau West Diamond Club for helping bring Wausau West Warrior Baseball to you on the Wausau Area Sports YouTube channel. Thanks to the Wausau West Athletic Department for their support of our coverage of Wausau West High School sports on Wausau Area Sports. Thanks for watching on the Wausau Area Sports YouTube channel, but we'd like to see you out and about supporting Wausau West student athletes in action. To see a listing of upcoming events at Wausau West High School, go to WisconsinValleyConference.org and click on Wausau West. That's WisconsinValleyConference.org and click on Wausau West. Thanks to the Wausau West Athletic Department for their support of our coverage on Wausau Area Sports. Thanks to the Wausau West Athletic Department for their support of our coverage of Wausau West High School sports on Wausau Area Sports. Thanks for watching on the Wausau Area Sports YouTube channel, but we'd like to see you out and about supporting Wausau West student athletes in action. To see a listing of upcoming events at Wausau West High School, go to WisconsinValleyConference.org and click on Wausau West. That's WisconsinValleyConference.org and click on Wausau West. Thanks to the Wausau West Athletic Department for their support of our coverage on Wausau Area Sports. Wausau Area Sports is more than play-by-play broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Go to WausauAreaSports.com for the latest news and information involving our high school sports teams, including Wausau West, Newman Catholic, DC Everest, Wausau East, Marathon, Mosinee, and more. It's all at WausauAreaSports.com. Also, you can contact us there. If you have story ideas or questions, just go to WausauAreaSports.com and to the contact section. Also, follow us on Facebook and Instagram for the latest information on where we are and what we're covering. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well so you miss none of the action. Wausau Area Sports on YouTube, at WausauAreaSports.com, on Facebook and Instagram. The Wausau area's newest source for information and play-by-play of high school sports. Wausau Area Sports.
Chad Holmes back again here from Mosinee, where the Wausau West High School baseball team defeats Mosinee by a score of 14-6. We'll try to chase down one of our player guests once they finish up their meeting down the right field line. But to recap this one, the Warriors jumped out quickly, took a 3-0 lead in the first inning. Some wildness from Mosinee starting pitcher Dane Seiler really did help the Warriors. Leadoff single for Cam Blasky, a one-out single for Joe Gravane, but then a walk to Ty Teske, a hit batsman to Carson Thurs, an RBI hit batsman to Alex Capitz, an RBI hit batsman to Keegan Cruzan, and an RBI walk to Rowan Robbins, and it was 3-0 Wausau West at the end of one half inning of play. Then the Warriors got 4 more runs in the top of the second inning. As they led off with a walk to Cam Blasky, a single to Will Stengel, a walk to Joe Gravane, RBI hit batsman to Ty Teske, a 2 RBI single to Carson Thurs, and a sacrifice fly to Alex Capitz, and it was 7-0 Wausau West with the lead. Let me just see if I can track down. I think I want to try to track down Cam Blasky. Just give me one moment here. I'm going to go and run over. As my own producer, I have to go over and get the interviews, but we have Cam Blasky will come on over. Hey, Cam, you come over on this side, please. There you go. Number one, congratulations. Really good win here for yourself. It seems like as the season's gone on, your batting has really started to pick up, and I thought today, swinging the bat exceptionally well. What's been the key for you in terms of the hitting?
A lot of practice, a lot of practice after practice. Just a lot of hitting the cages and just not thinking about trying to hit the ball too hard and just putting it in play.
And what about today? Was there anything in particular that was working for you today?
Just saw the ball good, and a lot of practice yesterday I had, and that's about it.
Have you enjoyed playing center field recently?
Yes, I have.
Is that where you feel most comfortable?
Yeah, anywhere in the outfield really, but mostly center field. That's where I play a lot.
It's been a good week for the team to get 3 wins in a row. I don't think you've had 3 wins in a row this season.
No, I don't think so.
What's the feeling right now? Does it feel like you're building something block by block as you get towards the end of the season?
Yeah. Yes. We really put a lot of hard work in, and just everybody's come together and played baseball how we should be playing.
For yourself, as you continue, what is the area that you're still trying to get better at? Is there anything in particular that you feel like, hey, that you can take those steps here in the next couple of weeks?
Just challenging myself more at practice and whenever I have time to.
And finally, do you think that as we get to the last week of the regular season, you got Marshfield a couple of times next week, and then, of course, the playoffs begin, that this team can be dangerous when the playoffs get underway?
If we keep playing like this, absolutely. I mean, we beat a lot of good teams, but we also played a lot of bad games too. But, when we're on the game, it's hard to beat us.
Well, let me ask you that one final question, because you're right. I mean, there have been some games, even as you've gone through the season, where it felt like you're starting to put something together, but then you take a step back. But here it feels like it's becoming more consistent. Does it feel like it's becoming more consistent for you and for everybody else?
Absolutely. We're all hitting the ball hard and cheering everybody on. No one's blaming anybody, but
well, it's nice to get a 3-win week, isn't it?
Yep.
Enjoy the holiday weekend. Thanks for coming over.
Yep, thank you.
Cam Blasky, again, 3 base hits here today for Wausau West as the Warriors defeat the Mosinee Indians by a score of 14-6. Winning pitcher for Wausau West was their starter, as going the first 4 2/3 was Carson Thurs. He has put together back-to-back really nice outings for Wausau West, and the losing pitcher was the starter for Mosinee, Dane Seiler. Home run in the game for Carson Thurs as well. So again, he had a 2-run single back in the second, and then had a 2-run home run in the 7th, 4 RBI game in addition to being the winning pitcher. So the Warriors, again, make it 3 in a row this week, and they have themselves a really nice weekend, holiday weekend. You like to go into a holiday weekend with these W's. So again, 14-6 Wausau West over Mosinee. Well, that's going to wrap things up. Glad you could spend the start of your holiday weekend with us here on this Friday, late afternoon, early evening. Thanks to all of our sponsors, without whose help we could not bring you Wausau West Warrior High School Athletics here on Wausau Area Sports. And I remind you that coming up, we do have the playoffs, and the WIAA does have a $250 charge for every game that we video stream. And I would like to continue to video stream during the playoffs, but do need a little bit of help in terms of our financial support. And I do have a playoff package, $50 per game, get 3 commercial spots per broadcast. And if you're a business owner or a supporter that would be interested in learning more about that, just reach out by going to our website, wausauareasports.com. There's a contact section, and I'll make sure to get back to you. Or just send me a direct email. There's a email address on the site, but it's chad.holmes@wausauareasports.com. So again, hopefully you can check that out, and hopefully we'll be able to bring you the video streams during the course of the playoffs as well. But here today, it is Wausau West 14 and Mosinee 6. This has been Wausau West Warrior High School Baseball on Wausau Area Sports.
This has been Wausau West Warrior High School Baseball on Wausau Area Sports. Warrior Baseball has been brought to you by the Cloverbelt Credit Union since 1936. Local lenders lending local money, keeping our community strong. Also brought to you by Rocket Industrial, the Wausau West Warrior Diamond Club, the Wausau West Athletic Department, the Weld Riley Law Firm, and attorney Matt Meyer. And don't forget, for the latest high school sports news, upcoming broadcast schedule, and more, go to WausauAreaSports.com. This has been Warrior Baseball on your home for Wausau West Sports, Wausau Area Sports.